Yeah, Bitbucket. Let me complete. Bitbucket, GitLab CI/CD, GitLab, GitHub, Bitbucket. These are source code management tools only. Just where we can store the code only. There is no rocket science to understand even Bitbucket. Even half an hour is enough for you if you know GitLab and GitHub. Only half an hour. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to give notes also every workshop like. So guys, if you are new to, for example, my workshop series, what you can do, you can go and join here so that you will get notes and all here only after complete the workshop. So you can join in this group. You will get a notifications also for other, workshops. Okay, you can click on this link. You can join here. So click on the link and you can join here so that you will get a notifications upcoming workshops. Okay, thus this is complete GitLab CI/CD. And what you need to understand first, very important thing is prerequisite of this course. The prerequisites is, if you want to understand the GitLab series is 100%, if you want to understand in 100%, you should have a Jenkins or any CI/CD knowledge. 100% you can understand if you're having any Jenkins or any CI/CD knowledge. Okay, or you can understand 10% if you're new to IT. Even though if you are new to IT also, you can easily understand 10%. Okay, so with this session, no need to start from scratch again later, though you have a knowledge on GitLab CI/CD after this session. Okay, so you can understand, okay, I know GitLab CI/CD after this class. If you are having a knowledge of Jenkins and any CI/CD, I'm very good about CI/CD. After this workshop, you can understand like this. If you are new to IT, if you are new to AWS, if you are new to everything DevOps and all, still you are able to understand 10%. If you are able to understand 10%, you don't disappoint. The reason this workshop is for completely for whoever completed Jenkins, even though if you are able to understand 10%, you are at good stage only. Clear? This is very important. Yeah. Next. So GitLab CI/CD. Okay, GitLab CI/CD. So guys, I can say only one reason why GitLab CI/CD is more becoming a popular here, even though we have a Jenkins. Okay, so let's go to the PPT first. First, we should understand, you are saying GitLab CI/CD, Jenkins, and okay, what is CI/CD first? Then we can go for GitLab CI/CD and then can go for Jenkins. Guys, tell me anyone, what is CI? Continuous integration. Okay, continuous integration. First, we should understand what is continuous integration first, then go for next further process. What is continuous integration? Hmm? Okay, we have one more D. What is this? Continuous delivery. Okay, very good. Next, one more CD is there, right? Continuous deployment. Clear now? One is continuous integration, one is continuous deployment, one is continuous delivery. Okay, we have three things here. Okay. First of all, why we need to create these continuous integrations, continuous deliveries, continuous deployment? Just understand. Okay. So how we can understand this? Let's take a one developer first. My developer are multiple developers. I think you aware of what is Git and all everyone, right? So what I can understand, continuous integration means multiple developers are developing a code as per the client requirement. So my client, okay, my client gives the business to my company. So my organization employees, developers are working to develop the code. Clear till here? So why we are developing a code? To create a one website, kind of, to generate a revenue for my company. Users can access the website. Users can use the website like it is a shopping and all something, whatever it is. They're using my website. So in this case, I can generate, they can also generate amount, revenue. Clear now? So let's understand now. Okay, clear here. So let's take a users who can access this. Okay, my users are, see, if you give one, for example, if you give one website access, if the website is popular, everyone can access, right? Clear or not? Yeah, my users are here. Okay, my developers are developing a code. Users are ready to access that application. In between, we have a lot of actions we need to take care. User can access to connect the server, right? Users can access the application from the server. Okay, let's go to the server. Any server, I'm taking AWS server, or Azure server, or GCP server, or Alibaba Cloud, whatever it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, this is the server. Clear? Server inside, if I deploy application, whoever access the server, load balancer or public IP, they can access the application. Till here clear? The two categories, and this is developers can develop the code, users can access the code. But in between, developers task is to what? Develop the code and push the code into any source repository. Source code repository, either GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. Clear now? Okay. GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. Okay. Copy. Okay. Clear till here? Okay. So code is here. Someone has to deploy this code into here. Server. Deploy. Okay. And here you may get it. Okay. Maybe this is the deployment from here to here. Yes, you are right. This is the deployment here to here. Continuous means what? Continuously you need to deploy. Why I need to deploy continuously? Continuously changes are there from the developers. What continuously changes? Let me go to Flipkart. You will get a clarity. Guess you tell me simple logic here you can apply only. This is flipkart.com. Guess tomorrow if I see this page, same page will be there. New release, new deployment, new changes. Day after tomorrow, different. Day after tomorrow, different. Offers. Every day new release, new color, new background. Right or not? New features also. New price also. Very good. So in this case, can I say this is not one-time deployment? Continuous deployment. Clear now? So clear what is continuous deployment? Okay. When the continuous deployment will has to be run, when there is a changes only, right? For example, here my code is, let's understand, let me take a sample code here, what we discussed today. Okay, I'm taking here simple code here. Okay, this is the code what developer is developer. Okay guys, this is the code what developers is developed. Okay. So this code you develop already deployed. This code already you deployed. And users also access. The background is different color, different features. Tomorrow, there is no any changes. Do I need to deploy again? No. Understand? When the changes I can deploy when there is a changes. When there is a changes means I needed some notification. I needed some information. Okay, the changes are there. When the changes are there, your pipeline will run again deploy. These changes, when the developers are pushed their changes, your system has to be integrated with the changes. That is called continuous integration. Clear now? So here, yeah, thanks Ajay Kumar. Let's understand. Okay, so now here my integration is to any source code management only. Clear or not? No. What is integration? Where you need to integrate? My source only where the developers are push the code, right? For example, if you integrate for your GitHub, what is the use? There is no code deploying to the code. So where the developers are pushing the code, your system has to be integrated. If there are any changes, your system has to be run. That is called continuous integration. Clear now? Let me add a continuous integration. CI. Okay. Till here clear? And also, okay, if there are some changes in the code, if there are some changes in the code means in this code, we need to add some dependencies and add some libraries. This is called build process, build and test process. Understand? For example, developers are, let's understand, developers are push the changes simply. You are deployed into here. There is a severe bug on the code application. Definitely not only developer, you are also responsible for this. Why you release the code? Okay, developers are not tested. Then you need to test, right? Your system has to be test, right? How you can pass simply this code to production environment, live environment? You need to test. If something is wrong, you can feedback to developers. Hey, this is fail. There is an issue in this code. You need to say them, right? You may get a doubt. Veera, we are a DevOps engineers. If we know code, we can write code, right? We don't know how to test. That's what DevOps is all about. Tools configuration. You can take a one tool, that tool will test the code. Understand? In terms of quality, in terms of functional test, you can enable any tool. For example, if I want to check a code quality, take a sonar cube. Yes, you don't know how to test the code, but the tool knows how to test the code. You can configure that tool to the code. So tool will scan the code and give the result. That result you can feedback to developer. Hey developer, there is issue in the code in this line. How do you know? My Sonar Cube is saying that. My Sonar Cube is a testing tool, like a code quality test. If any hard code values are there, if any something code is not good, it will say. Okay, in this case, you can give a feedback. So what I'm trying to say here, when the code is there, this code you can add a required dependencies and test cases and code quality, and then you can release. Okay, so here you may get a doubt. Okay, so first I can take the code, build the code, test the code, and release the code. Okay, so this layer, now guys, this layer, for example, after build the code, build means what? Adding some packages. I will explain later what are the build and all. So for example, yes, your code is now here ready to deploy, but not this code is here ready to deploy. Whatever code you are going to push it into GitHub, that code is not executable format. We need to build it into executable format. Build means what? Adding a dependencies and generate into executable format. Clear now? So in this process, your pipeline has to be take care, build and test. Clear now? Build and test. All good means what? Okay, test cases pass. Build also added dependencies. Okay, my code is ready to executable format. Then you can deploy into server. Why are you waiting here? Deploy. Testing is done. Build also done. If there is no build now, guys, for example, understand there is no build. Directly you can deploy this code from the source code. For example, if I give this Python code, if I this Java code to you, what you need to do if I give this code to you, copy and send to this code, what you need to do? First, to execute this code, Java should install in your environment. And this code is depends on any dependencies. The dependencies you should install into your code project repository, right? So these actions you can take care in build phase. Clear? Okay, adding dependencies of the code to run inside the server. Build. Dependencies. Okay, dependencies, whatnot, whatever you require for this code, you can add the dependencies and plugins here. Okay. Okay. Next is what? After that, test this code. After adding dependencies, build before and after also we can test it. All good means what? Deploy from here. Clear now? Deploy from here. So deploy stays. Okay. Now this phase you can understand CD, continuous deployment. So let me write here continuous yes. Okay. Now what is CI? See, this area comes under CI, guys. Complete this area comes under CI. Clear? When there is a changes pushed by developers into GitHub, immediately your CI stage will start. CI means what? Continuous integration. Okay, continuous integrate plus continuous deployment. Clear now? So for example, now you can see when the continuous integration pipeline will start, if there are any changes only. Today, for example, developer push the code into GitHub, CI will trigger. CI will trigger means changes are there, build, test, all good, then deploy into the server. This is single pipeline till integration to deployment into the server. Clear now? So you may get a doubt here. I don't want to deploy now, but I can build and test. Later I can deploy. This case you can use delivery word, continuous delivery. Clear now? Continuous delivery means I'm not going to deploy at this stage. I can deploy later, but I can build, I can test. The reason, make it ready for deployment later. Clear? This is called what, guys? One more CD, continuous delivery. Continuous delivery. Okay, till here. For example, this code is raw code, no dependencies, no packages and all. Later, build time, test time, you are adding some dependencies and all. So this code now, after test stage, this code is what? Ready to deploy or not? Ready to deploy. But I'm not going to deploy at this time. We'll deploy later. So this is delivery to some place. So here, usually we can call here, this is, we can deliver into artifacts. We can say any artifact tool we can use here. For example, this is Docker image. We can use cloud related artifacts, Amazon ECR or Azure ACR, Google repositories. These are cloud related repositories, or third party tools, open source, Nexus, JFrog. We can use to push this code into here. But now we are not deploying, right? Still this code is not available here. Why? Deliver into some location at this time is not required. Offer is tomorrow. Big billion days are tomorrow. It will start. Okay, then make it ready. Otherwise, offer is tomorrow. You can start from tomorrow onwards. If there is issues there, your offer may delay, right? So make it ready. If you just press the button, code will deploy into the server when the time will come. So make it delivery and someplace, make it ready. When the requirement will come, simply what you can do? Deploy. Guys, you tell me simple logic here. This process, see, I'm just mentioning a number one here. Number one means CI CD. Continuous process, CI plus CD. Now, here CI plus delivery is number two. Okay, guys, what about number three here? Again, deployment after delivery. See, guys, you can easily understand. Just see here. Is it continuous process? No. Clear till here? Now tell me, is it continuous process? Yes. Continuous integration, continuous deployment. But this is not continuous process. Stop here. Your pipeline is done. This task is again. If you want to deploy next day or day after tomorrow, you can run this. So can I say this is not continuous integration, continuous deployment process? So can I say this is manually run later? It's not time based, not trigger based. Manually need to be executed. Clear? So this is manually process. So this is continuous integration, continuous delivery plus manual process is equal to deploy into the code into the server. There is no delivery process means directly continuous process, continuous integration, continuous deployment. Understand the difference now? Now you tell me, my developers did some changes and deploy the code into GitHub. GitHub or GitLab or a Bitbucket. Your pipeline should integrate with the source code. When the changes will come, immediately it will start the pipeline. Start the pipeline, run the build process, run the test process. And if it's a delivery pipeline means deliver the application into some artifact or deploy process means directly deploy into the servers. Clear? This process is now what is CA/CD and one CD and second CD. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, I'm talking about always CI/CD, CD, deployment, delivery. Who can do this job? Which tool will do this job? We have a multiple tools in the market. See guys, just you can understand only simple logic here. Jenkins or GitLab CI/CD or Circle CI or Bamboo or Azure DevOps or AWS Code Pipeline. These are all pipelines. They offers CI/CD process. Means what you can understand now, simple logic you need to understand. CI/CD means what? For example, this is your server, guys. Okay, this is your server. When the developers push the code, what you need to do? Take the code into your server, okay, and add the dependencies. First you can run build process or test process. Manually you can run inside your server. Manually, first build process I will run, and then test process I will run, and later deploy any dependencies required I will run. These are all I'm running steps, right? Step number one, step number two, step number three. Instead of doing manually, you can hand over to any CI/CD pipeline. Hey, CI/CD pipeline, Can you execute all the steps? If you mention over there, start the pipeline will execute one by one, one by one. This is the CI/CD only. What CI/CD means? Based on your activity, it will run. CI/CD means, for example, if I create a file, touch file, command if I give into the pipeline, if I run the pipeline, file will create. So what exactly you want to run, you can give inside the pipeline that will create. This is not about build, not all about test, not all about anything, everything. If you want to execute some shell script or Python code, you can run through pipeline only. Guys, simple logic. Can you say anyone why we need to create a pipelines instead of manual process? Anyone? Why we need to automate? Hmm? For who will get a benefit? Users. Users don't know which process you follow. Right? I don't know Flipkart is follow which process. Tell me, to get benefit to whom? To you? To clients. Very good. This is very important. This is not benefit for you. You need to spend 3 months, 4 months of time to do these activities. Why? To get a benefit to clients. For example, there is a big dam, water dam. You are going to construct. To construct the dam, it will take years of the time. But with respect to minister will come and switch on the dam gates, it will open automatically, water will come. But the background, the hard work is taken care by team, construction team, right? Why? To hand over it into easy way to operate, easy way to close. Understand or not? To open the gate, 50 members required means client is not, I mean, one ministry is not enough to pull the gates, push the gate, right? 50 members will come. But why we are taking here? Whatever hard work is there here, the multiple configurations to deploy the project, to release to client in easy way only. Your hard work is for what? For client benefit only. Understand or not? If I give some task to you, you need to hand over the task to me. Hey, just click this. Your project will done. How easy it is? Definitely I will give multiple projects to teams only. No, if a single project, if I give to someone, if he will come, he will give a big book. Follow this instruction to deploy the project. Do I need to run these all commands? Yes. It's close to 300 commands. Yes, you can run only. Next time I won't give this project to that person. Again, he will give one more book to me. Understand? What I can understand, whatever activities you are going to perform, finally hand over this project to client in easy way. They can easily manage the project. Understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, okay. So now today's agenda is, okay, I'm talking about CI/CD and all, right? Today agenda is GitLab. Okay, see if you can see, continuous integration is build, test, deploy to stage and accept and whatever multiple stages are there. Later we can release somewhere, not deploy. But this is what continuous deployment: build, test cases, deploy, acceptance test, and automatically deploy into the production. But this is what continuous delivery. See, build, unit test, deploy, acceptance test, and release somewhere. From there to deploy manually. Understand the process? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in the market, to achieve these activities, we have a multiple tools. Those are, as I said, GitLab CI/CD, Jenkins, Circle CI, Bambos, and Azure DevOps CI/CD, AWS Code Pipeline, and Bamboo, Trevi. Lot of things are there. Okay. But out of this all, among all of them, the more popular tools are GitLab, Jenkins only. No doubt at all. Okay. 100 out of 99% projects are using these two tools only for CI/CD process. If I use CI/CD process, you should understand continuous integration, continuous delivery, or continuous integration, continuous deployment. Clear now? Okay. Now, in my regular classes, I'm taking Jenkins as well. Anyway, but additional, I'm taking GitLab. The reason is, after this session, open the Google and check DevOps engineer JDs. Every JD, there is a GitLab CI/CD. Okay. Every JD, there is a GitLab CI/CD along with the Jenkins. Understand? And Bitbucket. Okay, just Parker said this is not a Bitbucket class anyway. You don't confuse. So why GitLab is more popular? Then we can focus now. We have a Jenkins. Why GitLab is more popular? Yes, there are some benefits here. Simple logic is see here. Guys, to enable this process, CI/CD process, you need a Jenkins. Clear or not? For example, I'm taking as a Jenkins as a tool to enable continuous integration, continuous delivery or deployment process. Okay, guys, you tell me one thing. If I want to work with Jenkins, I need to install Jenkins somewhere, right or not? One server is required. Let's understand, to deploy this process into server, to run a Jenkins, I need one more server. Clear or not? Yes. Let's take this is Jenkins server. Server means you can take AWS or Azure or GCP also, no problem. Okay. Here to run a Jenkins server, so we are taking a Jenkins server to execute this CI/CD process. Clear, no? So instead of like this, I'll add a Jenkins logo. You will get a better clarity. Okay. Clear now? To execute this Jenkins, to work with Jenkins to enable CI/CD process, I need one server additionally to run and all. So this is production server. This is Jenkins server where you are controlling the production server to enable CI/CD. Or same server, you can install Jenkins also. Okay, clear till here? So install a Jenkins and configure CI/CD and run the release the project or deploy the project into main server where the application has to be run. So you can install Jenkins same server also or different also. This is comes under masters. I've already we aware of that, right? Yeah, this is the process. But the advantage of GitLab CI/CD only, your code is there in the source code repository, right? Here to here, what Jenkins has to do, guys? Clone. In this case, before you should create a server and install the Jenkins and clone the repository from here to here. I'll come to that here. Nazara, wait. I'm explaining Jenkins. Later I'll come to this GitLab CI/CD. Why GitLab CI/CD means, first here understand the what are the pros and cons here, then we can go over GitLab CI/CD. Okay. Yeah. Jenkins server. If you want to implement a CI/CD process with Jenkins, what I need to do, guys? If I take a CI/CD with Jenkins, okay, create a one server, install Jenkins there, and your code is located in GitHub. Here to here you can clone and start the CI/CD process. Clone and all, right or not? Yeah. But GitLab CI/CD is offering where the code is located, there you can write a pipeline script. So there is an option they are enabling GitLab inside itself CI/CD process. Understand, GitLab as a source code management, like a GitHub only. GitHub also offers GitHub Actions like a CI/CD, but GitHub Actions are not at all more popular. There are some drawbacks in the GitHub Actions anyway. GitLab CI/CD is a own CI/CD tool for GitLab, inbuilt tool, not required in separate server to work with GitLab CI/CD. Inside, you can open CI/CD and write a pipeline and execute it. Code is also there in the same place. Your GitLab CI/CD script also there in the same area. But here, Jenkins, you need to clone from different place, create a one server, dedicated server, clone from there, and here write a pipeline for Groovy or declarative, right? Declarative scripts or Groovy scripted pipelines and all. So what we can understand here, we have a different okay, we have a different methods for declarative and Groovy. Okay, I'm not launching server, just explaining only. Okay, so but GitLab CI/CD offers very understandable, very easy language is AML. for pipelines. Very easy language, AML pipelines. You can directly execute there, you can run there only. But here is separately create a server, separately clone, separately do it. So one third party tool is required here to do this activity. But no, to enable CI/CD process, we are taking third party tool help, Jenkins help here from the GitLab or GitHub. But Git is saying that myself also CI/CD option is there. You no need to take any third party tool. From here, you can proceed the process for CI/CD. Where the server is located, there you can deploy from here directly. This is inbuilt tool of CI/CD for the GitLab. Clear? This is the major advantage. You no need to do any further configurations. Where the code is located, right? You no need to go any third. You no need to take any third-party tool help to deploy the CI/CD. Here only we are offering CI/CD. You can use directly. Clear? What I'm trying to say? This is a main and important advantage here. Okay. Let's go to now here. So if you can see here, these are the in terms of scalabilities. See, definitely compared to Jenkins, GitLab is very fast. We have a lot of features. Latency issues we can overcome. So this is also free tier. All are same options. But additionally, GitLab offers inbuilt CI/CD. So where the code is located, from there you can start the work. And in terms of development, GitLab is very easy. Stages and YAML file only. But Jenkins you need to write a scripted pipelines. And many and one more important is GitLab all are downloaded inbuilt packages, inbuilt plugins. But Jenkins, if you want to work something, anything, download the plugins, configure, lot of activities are there in the Jenkins. So I can say simply GitLab is friendly use. You can easily use the GitLab. Compared to GitLab, Azure DevOps CI/CD very easy. Understand or not? It's a managed CI/CD pipe, managed by cloud. Just choose step 1, step 2, step 3, configure only. Whoever taking Azure DevOps CI/CD training, just I'm saying that whoever having Jenkins knowledge, you can learn all the tools. Why? Jenkins, lot of activities you need to perform here. From the scratch, you need to take care here. It's not a managing service by someone. You are the person to take care from the scratch, 0 to 100. Understand what I'm trying to say? But GitLab CI/CD, no need to start from 0. You can start from 30 or 40. Azure DevOps CI/CD, you can start from 70. Like AWS AWS code pipeline also no need to start from 0, 70 only. Understand what I'm trying to say? So the more work is on Jenkins only. If you know how to work with Jenkins, the person is easily can do any CI/CD tools. Clear what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So after see, you tell me GitLab or Jenkins, which is more easy? More easy means configurations are less or not? So where the work is more? So where the practice is more? Understand now? Knowledge also will build more in Jenkins only. Simple logic. If someone is saying you just click stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, upload all the things you can run means nothing is there. Even intermediate student, you can come and click 1, 2, 3, they will also click. Understand or not? Like ministers have. So that's what, now guys. If you are having 100% knowledge on Jenkins, still they will consider your profile for GitLab CI/CD task also. The reason they know they can easily learn GitLab CI/CD in 2-3 days or 1 week mostly, not in years. Same thing, whoever having Jenkins, they will consider that profile Azure DevOps also. Clear what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Okay. Till here, any questions? Online team. Till here, any questions? Anyone? Response is very slow, by the way. Okay, understood up to now. Okay. Okay, perfect. Once again, I'm saying freshers, career gap, you students can understand only 5 to 10% only. Okay, don't expect 100%. The reason this concept's not discussed in the regular classes. For my students, I'm talking about. Outers, if you are having knowledge, you can easily. Okay, let's go to the concept now. When I will start the DevOps 3-tier project, yeah. Once done the CI/CD, say actually guys, my agenda is We already completed project on AWS 3-tier architecture, right? That is monolithic. How the front-end server will communicate to back-end server? Back-end server will communicate to RDS, master read replicas, how to get application region level high availability, and across journal level availability in terms of security, scaling, everything we discuss. Next, my agenda is same project we can see on the DevOps. Without DevOps, the challenges, how we can overcome with DevOps. Simply, I can say monolithic microservice. Same project we can do by applying the microservices strategies. Same project I'm using Jenkins. Same project I can use the GitLab CI/CD. Same project I can use the Azure DevOps CI/CD. I'm not going to change applications. The reason, get a good confidence. If I change one process is Python, one process is Java, one process is Node.js, I can take existing applications, I can explain, you can stick on that. But do practice for different scenario for one application only. So you may not get any doubts on application. So your focus is always approaches. Understand? And also the advice is what I learned, I'm giving advice to you only. If you're learning GitLab CI/CD, don't take big applications. Even for example, if you're going to if I'm going to start any Terraform deployment through GitLab CI/CD, you know Terraform, right? Just take simple Terraform script only. Focus you can put on GitLab CI/CD. Don't take a big script Terraform. If you get any error, your focus may divert into Terraform again. Take a simple script, creation of S3 bucket, 2 lines code you can take. Put a focus on GitLab CI/CD only, totally. You just ignore about Terraform script. Like that, you need to practice. Don't take a big script and focus parallelly means definitely you may not get a good confidence on this. Understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Okay. So guys, the first process I'm going to start, creation of GitLab account, how to clone the repository, how to push the repository, there how to create a YAML file, and how to run a CI/CD process. Clear till here? Okay. And very important thing is I'm taking for this today's session Terraform code deployment. The reason almost everyone completed Terraform here so that you will get a better clarity. Your focus is always on CI/CD. Later I can show GitLab CI/CD with Maven project, GitLab CI/CD with Python deployment, GitLab CI/CD with Node.js and Docker and Kubernetes and Argo CD, etc. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to here. So this is my Terraform series, what we discussed so far to our team. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create one directory. Simply let's go here. mkdir GitLab CI/CD. Okay. Let's go to GitLab CI/CD. So now I'm here. Nothing is there right inside. Nothing is there. So what I'm going to do now, let's go to GitLab directly. Create one repository I can clone here. Okay. So guys, let's go to the GitLab. So how to log in? Simply you can give GitLab. Before that you should sign up. GitHub sign up. So if you are having every GitHub accounts, from there you can easily sign up GitLab. So GitLab sign up, it is taking me directly to the GitLab anyway, my and our GitLab login. So GitLab sign up time, it will ask, okay, let me check Microsoft Edge, different browser. Yeah. See now, this is GitLab account creation process like a GitHub account only, no difference. Everything is same only. But GitLab is offers CI/CD process. It's a very good way compared to the GitHub Actions. It's more popular. See here, simply click here. Authenticate by your existing GitHub account. Clear? Or if you don't have GitHub account, simply you can create a GitLab account from the scratch. Give the username and password and all. So create a GitHub account. So sign in. So it will ask. Yeah. Anyway, so Anyway, you will get some OTP to your Gmail ID, whatever registered email ID, you can enable it. You are able to enter into the GitLab. This is the process. So once you created a GitLab account now guys, it is similar to GitHub only. Let me show you. So this is GitHub. This is similar to GitHub only. If you go to repositories, if you go inside any repository, Terraform, CSD something, this is same similar to GitLab only, GitHub also. Okay. So here what we can do, the first how to start with the GitLab process, create a new project. Click on the new project. So create a blank project. I'm going to create a blank project. I'm creating here GitLab. Name I'm giving like this, GitLab CSD practice, something clear. So here you can GitLab CSD practice is created. This is a project where you can add your Python code, Java code, Terraform code, whatever you can add. And now from here, now I'm going to talk about cloning, how to clone. So we can clone through SSH or HTTPS format. SSH is recommended in real time also. What we can do, go here, generate a SSH keys in. So keys will be generated. That keys you can take a copy, paste it into where? GitLab authentication area. Clear now? Okay. So this is my GitLab. If required, I will show you one more time how to create a project. See, click on the plus. Okay. So new project. Click on the blank project. Give the name, create project. Only name and create project only. Clear? So once project is created, you can go to the projects, list of projects, you are able to see created projects. So this is my project, what I have created. Clear now? Inside readme.md file is there, it's a default file. If you want to add any process oriented stuff, you can add over there. Clear till here? Now how to clone the repository and later how to push the values and all, push the code and all. In this case, go for SSH option is the best one compared to the HTTPS. Even HTTPS also you can do, it will ask some authentication and all. Let's go for SSH process. To do this SSH process, what I need to do first, generate a keys. My and already keys there means you can take a keys from there and paste it over there into GitLab CSD like same GitHub. Clear? So how to generate keys? You can generate from anywhere. CMD terminal you can generate or you can generate from VS Code also. SSH key gen. Existing keys is going to be over right now. Clear? Keys will be generated. Where we can check these keys, guys? Very good. .ssh. Where is my user? So here only. If you're asking questions, I'm checking the chart. So .ssh. I think Abhishek, this is very new to this process, means it's very difficult to understand SSH and all. This is authentication process. Which key I need to copy paste over there? This one, right? Take from here. Where I need to copy paste it? GitLab. See, click on here. Next. Is there any settings? Next. Next. Very good. Paste. Add key. That's it. Same like GitHub. How GitHub is, GitHub three approaches, right? Clone process through SSH, token or HTTPS. Same here also, token, SSH, HTTPS. Clear? Okay. Now what I can do, guys, my repository, go to my projects here. So my projects are here, right? So this is the projects. So now SSH copy option. What I can do here? I'm inside the GitLab CSD folder. What I have created? Git clone Done, right? Okay. So ls clone the project what I created in the remote. Switch to there. Clear till here? Now I'm inside of my project. So here nothing is there. I want to add some files. So as I said, let's talk about Terraform. So what I need to do, create a main.tf file, right? Main.tf. Clear till here? Okay. So you can take a main.tf, my end already. I think you can write a main. Nothing is there. Resource block. Tell me resource block. AWS. S3. Okay, S3. Huh? Okay, S3. Huh? Okay. AWS S3. Bucket. Give here. Any name you can give. CACD, some name you can give. Java. Next is what? Bucket name. You can give just any bucket name like this. No, no, no. So I'm giving as, oh, I'm not going to famous this guy. CACD, multi-cloud, right? My course is multi-cloud, right? I'm giving multi-cloud. Multi-cloud DevOps, Naresh IT. This is the bucket name what I'm going to give. Okay. Now guys, this resource block is, if I run now, Terraform will create one S3 bucket. Clear or not? I don't want to run manually. I will run through GitLab CI/CD. How we already discussed Jenkins. How Jenkins will run this process. We are going to run this process through GitLab CI/CD. Whoever don't have knowledge on Terraform, don't worry. I'm going to show next task. The task is very easy to you. You can easily understand. Even I'm going to run CLI command through GitLab CI/CD. Clear? Through pipeline. Now, if you can see git status, main.tf is there, right? Next, what I need to do? Git add, but something is missing here. Provider, right? So can I write provider block there? Provider AWS. If required, you can add a region, otherwise keep as is. Or if required, you can add a region also. Region AP South 1. Clear na guys? So my developer is, after adding the code, my developer is going to take a git add. You can check the git status. Git add, GitLab command also git only, no GitLab add, GitLab commit. Just I'm saying to you only. Git commit, yeah, CACD project, update, something. Git push. So I'm considering you guys all are aware of Git commands and Git process. That's what I'm not explaining again and again. So this is done, right? Where I can check now? So this is the process. Now you can refresh here. So you can otherwise refresh here. You can see here. Clear till here. So this process, how to push the code, how to pull the code, how to clone the code through SSH with GitLab. Till here, source code repository action like a GitHub only. Now from here, I'm going to add CACD action. Clear now what I'm trying to say? Okay. So guys, you tell me simple logic here. My GitLab code is here and my GitLab CACD process is there. Okay. So now before that, very good. Not IAM role. I'll come to that. Wait. Okay. So I think this is for only process. The advantage is there where the CACD we can configure in the same location in the CACD GitLab only. No need to take any Jenkins. That is the slide is here. Okay. See, you can also build CACD pipeline on the same platform. Okay. So here you can focus here. Let's show me. Yeah. GitLab CACD guys. if you want to write a pipeline, the pipeline name should be .gitlab hyphen ci.ml. Okay, this is default name of the GitLab ci.ml. Like if you write a Jenkins script, there are multiple stages in the Jenkins script. Jenkins file name you can give anything. Usually universal name is Jenkins file we can give. So here .gitlab ca.ml, where we can create this file, where the project is located. Clear this is? Okay. Let's go to the project, copy the name. Okay. My repository. So here, click on the file, or what you can do, you can here also create and push it, right? Both are same or not? Better to do this process. Okay, I'm going to create one file. This is the file. What is this image? Clear now? This is gitlab.ci.ml. Here you can write a, like how you guys are writing Jenkins script, right? Stages, Terraform plan, init plan, apply. Same stages here you can write. Terraform init plan, apply. Clear, right? So you can start the pipeline to write here and later you can push. Clear? Okay. So what I'm going to do now. So I will take a first existing script and I will explain the process, end-to-end process. There we can develop a own ML script. Okay. Okay. See, I'm taking existing script here. Sorry, not this one. CACD. Yeah. Copy here. So I'm going to explain few concepts here in the GitLab. It's a very good concepts here. Let's understand one by one now. So guys, my stages are, if you want to work with Terraform, init stage, plan stage, apply stage, validate stage, whatever you can add. First, you need to declare the stages. Okay. And next is what? This is very important. I'm taking Terraform as an image with help of Docker. GitLab CI/CD communicate with the Docker. If you add any image, it will pull from the GitLab, sorry, Docker. Okay. See, just simple logic you can understand. To run Terraform code, you should install Terraform or not? Where? Inside EC2. Inside EC2, where the Jenkins is running, there you can install the Terraform and install the Git, and you can run the init plan apply stages. That we aware of that, right? Already. This process is, you can install Terraform also, but CI/CD GitLab, all the sources taking as image format. This pipeline has to run Terraform commands. So take a Terraform image to execute the Terraform commands. Understand? So what I'm going to explain, see this paint you can understand. This is GitLab. Okay, this is GitLab. So this is your project. GitLab inside environment project. Okay, let me take a icon also, better view. Okay. Okay. So in this project inside, your code is there, right? Main.tf. So at this time, this is work like a source code management only. Okay, your code is there inside. That's it. If you want to enable this code, deploy through CI/CD, then what you need to do? Immediately inside this code, write a .git YAML file. Understand? .gitlab -.ciml. You need to write immediately. If I want to automate, dot GitLab not weekend. I work yesterday till night 1. Releases are there yesterday night, Friday night. Not Pushpa 2 movie release. My production release. You guys. Dot YML. Whenever you write this YAML file, na, it indicates is what? Okay, you want to automate this main.tf process through CACD. This is the meaning immediately. And inside you are right, you need to be write what? Terraform. Guys, please focus here. You need, this is Terraform main.tf, right? You want to execute through Terraform only, right? Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform apply. So guys, same process we can see through Jenkins. We can compare, we will better get a better clarity. This is GitHub. Just understand, this is a GitHub. Different process. With Jenkins, I'm explaining here, comparing here. So this is GitHub code. Let me take a GitHub. Not GitLab, GitHub. Okay. So inside GitHub, main.tf, this is a project. This is main.tf bus. Now what I need to do here? I want to automate this process, means what I need to do? I need a, if I'm not going to CI/CD, I need to take help from third party tool, Jenkins. In this case, what I need to do? Jenkins, copy image. So to create a Jenkins, what I need? One server is required. I'm taking AWS EC2. Okay, Jenkins will run on this server. So in this server, you want to execute Terraform commands. So what I need to do here? Install Terraform here, Git also here, and now write a pipeline inside the Jenkins. The pipeline is going to be executed where, guys? Same server only. So here server platform is there, where the code is located after clone, and there the pipeline is going to be executed after installing the Jenkins. Clear? But GitLab CI/CD is, we are providing environment. So this is, you can understand, this is entire server. GitLab CI/CD server. Yes, GitLab CI/CD server is there. That is managed by GitLab. Clear? Now this is the server ready. Inside server only you push the code. This is the meaning what you need to understand. Inside the server only main.tf is there. Inside the server only you are writing a gitlab.ca.yaml to automate this main.tf. Same this process only. But the difference is what? Jenkins is running in different server. Code is there in the different GitHub. Both are not in the same location. After that you can clone. Here you need to execute. One server is required. But here my code is also here. My CI/CD of GitLab is provide CI/CD platform. All are there in the same server. Clear till here? But to execute the Terraform commands, I need what? Terraform should install, right? But server OS is not in my control. This is managed by GitLab. In this case, how to install Terraform in this? So take an image directly. When you take a Terraform image, this image configure with Docker only. Terraform GitLab is configured with Docker. When you give the Terraform image, so the Docker will provide a Terraform image here. Maybe Docker concept is not completed, right? They may confuse here. So when you give the Terraform, it will clone the Terraform image and there execute init plan apply. Clear? This is the concept what we need to understand here. Okay. If you want, go to directly Docker. You can see here, Docker Terraform image. Okay. See, Terraform image is there. I mean, if you want to work with Terraform image format, simply you can take you can inside EC2 instance, install a Docker, pull this image, clone this image, which is equal to install on server Terraform. Clear or not? So what I'm trying to say, inside server, install Terraform, which is equal to install Docker inside the server and pull the Terraform image, which is equal. Understand? In the Docker class, we will explain in details. Don't worry. Next Docker classes is going to be start in 3 days. So take a Terraform image on the Docker runtime. Clear? This will support by GitLab. If you want to run Python, if you want to execute Python code, take a Python image inside the GitLab. If I want to execute Kubernetes, if you want to execute something different, whatever you want, take an image, create an environment, execute over there only. Clear now? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to, this is clear? Okay. Next is what? Yeah, correct, like Docker file. Next is what, guys? You just understand. If the code is running on this area, server inside, what we can do? Create a role and attach a permissions. What Terraform is going to be create the services, add a permission to that role, attach a role to EC2. But my pipeline is running not inside of AWS environment, right or not? My Terraform is not, sorry, yeah, my Terraform is not running. I mean, my Terraform is going to be create AWS resources, but it is running out of the AWS environment, not inside the AWS environment, right? For example, yeah, okay. This is not easy to understand. If you are able to understand this process, almost you will get a 2 to 3 services knowledge on DevOps, the GitLab CI/CD. Understanding. This is AWS environment, right? Now I'm going to create a S3 bucket, right? So I want to create S3 bucket. From where? GitLab CI/CD. Both are not inside the environment, right? Clear or not? Both are not inside the environment. But here, this is, if the Jenkins, Terraform, you are going to be execute same server means you can attach IAM role process to server, add the permissions to what Terraform is going to be created. Terraform is going to be created what? S3. Give S3 permission and give the role. But here role is not possible to attach to GitLab CI/CD, right? Configure the keys. Like how you are going to handle Terraform by outside of the environment VS Code, we need to configure the keys, access key, secret key, and execute from here, right? Same here also. The Terraform is going to be executed where? Inside GitLab CI/CD, so that there you can configure the keys. Clear now? Shalom. So what I need to do now? Create a keys. So create keys from where? Better to create from root. So we don't have any policy issues and all, permission issues, or you can create a user and we can do it also. Let me log in. Okay. Security credentials and generate a access key, secret key. Okay, morning only I generated already. Anyway, delete. Yes, don't use my keys. Huh? Anyway, I'll delete later. Okay, next, create access key. This is my access key and secret key. If required, you can download 19 number. Okay. Now what we can do? You need to be configure these keys to GitLab CI/CD to authenticate GitLab to AWS environment. Why? GitLab is executing Terraform code. Terraform code is going to be create a S3 bucket inside AWS environment. To get access, we need to create a AWS login process credentials, right or not? Yeah. So that's what access key secret key. You can write a variables instead of hard code here. Clear? So let me create a region AP South 1. I'm going to create inside the AP South 1. Clear now? Control S. Let's push this code into ls cd GitLab CI/CD. First run git pull. Oh, cd git pull. Inside the YAML, that is okay. In git status, I will explain everything. You don't worry. I will show practical directly to explain. See now, whenever I push now, go to GitLab CI/CD. This is a GitLab CI/CD, right? Sorry, go to your project. Where is your project? Here. GitLab CI/CD just now pushed, right? Now come to check the pipeline status and all, there is a build option, right? Click on the build option, click on the pipeline. See, pipeline already started. CI/CD process, I mean GitLab CI/CD, once you push the changes, immediately pipeline will start. How we can control based on the inside YAML file. I will show now how to control and all, okay? Anyway, this is in progress now. Definitely it will throw an error. Why? Access key, secret key, not configured variables here. Okay, keep it run, no problem. Let's come here. How to configure keys inside GitLab CI/CD. There is a variable section here. The variable section you can add access key, secret key. Clear? Later I will explain these points. These points, okay? First we are here, right? This is done. Image section is done. Next here, right? Next we'll go for validate and all. This is very easy process. Very easy process. I will explain. You don't worry. This is fail. You can check the logs. What was the issue? Credentials. Okay. Let's go now to credentials. So settings, CI/CD, variables. Go to these variables. Here you can add access key, secret key. Okay. How to add? Add variables. I will give end-to-end material. You don't worry, including screenshots, like all workshops. Go through the document. You can easily do it. No problem. Next, key name is what? What is the key name? Whatever key name I'm giving here, this one, right? This is the name. You can give any name. Your name also you can give. Name is your wish. Value should give same access key. This is key name only. For this name, value is what? Access key. This one. Okay. And go here again. Clear access key is done. Make sure there is no spaces and all in between. Next is what? Variable for secret access key. Secret access key, this one. This is why I'm giving this name. Pipeline already given the same name, right? Again, if I do the changes here, there also need to change. That's what I'm giving the same name. What is the value of this? Secret key. So give here, make sure there is no spaces and all, add variables. Clear now? So variables are clear. You can go to the here, the project. So here, if you can see, AP South 1 region are there, right, already. So go to the main.tf. Sorry, inside the main.tf. So here, no need to mention region details. Agree or not? If you want to edit here, if you want, you can give also, no problem. Nothing is wrong. Or edit. Okay, keep as is, no problem, guys. Okay, no problem, keep as is. Later you can commit the change. If you do any changes directly here, like a GitHub, you can commit the changes. Anyway, if any changes are there, immediately pipeline will trigger. I have given some actions here. I will tell you why pipeline is triggered automatically. Let's go to the build pipeline. Started, right? We'll see now. Initialization is done. If you want to check, click on the here, click on the pipeline. Validating process is running, all stages. Why 4 stages? I have given 4 stages here, if you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what, if you can see here, you are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go for build if you want to check pipeline. See 1, 2, 3, 4. Why this stays automatically build started the pipeline, I will tell you. Wait, let me execute this. Okay. Next is this is done. Plan is done, right? Next is what? And next is what? Destroy also I have given. Why? If I run one more time, error will get, right. If there is no destroy, if I run one more time, pipeline already exists. Bucket already created exists will come, right? Bucket name is unique, right? Let it done. I will explain in detail. Even you can check here, check the logs. Guess which process is easy, Jenkins or this one? Jenkins is easy. You are practicing Jenkins last 5 days. That's what it is easy. See, plan we can check here. Ajay Patel. I don't want to famous this guy. Live, YouTube live. Guys, where the project is located, there you can add the pipelines. No need to go anywhere. Next session, I will explain GitLab runners. GitLab runners, there is a concept, guys. Wonderful concept in the DevOps. GitLab runners, which is equal to Jenkins master and slave concept. Okay. Anyway, Jenkins master and slave concept is pending. So anyway, this pipeline executed, right? You can see here, destroy also done. If you can go and check the S3, bucket is created or not? Bucket created and destroyed also. No bucket. Okay. So what we can do now here? What we can do now here? Go to pipeline. We'll explain one by one now. Here. See guys, till here clear, right? So before script, when we can use this one? Before executing your process, what prerequisites, what dependencies it has to be run, that will be run. Terraform initialization is very important, right? And before the Terraform version is very important, right? Before script, we should, yeah, before version, before executing the validate and plan and apply, what prerequisites are required? Terraform version is required first. Check the Terraform version. If you give before script, you are able to check these two, there or not, then you can proceed for validate and init and plan and apply. Clear now? This is pre-action. Okay. And next is what, guys? Stages valid. See, total stages are what? Validate, plan, apply, destroy. Let's see. Validate, plan, apply, destroy. Clear? Each stage there is a script. Terraform validate command, Terraform plan command, Terraform apply auto approve command, Terraform tester auto approve. That's it only. To execute this all stages, each stage one command, Terraform init plan apply. This is Terraform project. That's what. If it is a Python project, give Python 3 app.py to run. Before that, install Python dependencies. So now, okay, whatever stages. For example, if I delete this stage now, edit single file, delete, right? Okay. Now what I'm going to do here, this one also deleted. Okay. And now see, here all stages executed automatically. No need to do anything until you give this command. When manual condition is, if you give this condition here also, if you give this condition here also, what will happen? Till init only, automatically it will run the pipeline. It will stop here until you run validate manually. Let's try this one. Okay. What I need to do? Commit the changes. Okay, guys. My screen is not visible. Is it? I think you can please relog in again. Okay, let's go to the build now. Check the pipeline. Pipeline is started, right? Initialization done. Yeah, please. But you will not understand anything. No problem. Yeah, okay. Guys, see. Total how many stages, guys? Now 3, no 4. Before script is not comes under stage. Now plan, validate, plan, apply. But it's not start the pipeline. Why? Why pipeline is not started automatically? I have given condition is when manual. Clear? If I hardcode this till validate, it will run. See now, if you want to check. Go to here, edit. Okay. Now you can remove or just comment this line. Okay. Now if I commit the changes, immediately start the pipeline till validate. This is default behavior of GitLab CI/CD. You can control through YAML file only. Done now. See, only this process will start. You can check the logs if you want to check. Validate is going to run. So not required any, see, plan is stopped, right? Validate is done. Next stop here. Click on here. Run a plan manually. Clear? Why? You have given that condition. Run plan manually. See, run job manually. After that, apply also you can run manually. The conditions you are giving here, right? Check the plan. If everything is good, go for apply. We already discussed, right? This version concepts also, right? Why it is taking 1.58.8, how we can control the version, how to upgrade the version, everything we discuss in the regular classes. So job succeeded, right? Okay, all good. Now go to this is done, right? Now go to here, the jobs. See, if you want, okay, sorry. If you want to run build pipelines, if you want to execute apply also, after checking the plan, click on here, apply. Why this apply name is coming here only? Let me run this one first. Stage name, very good. My stage name is apply. Azure DevOps CI/CD is easy, I think. That's what I'm saying, right? Azure DevOps CI/CD, intermediate students also will do. If I explain in one day, no configurations is required. Take all configurations in the plan of plugins only. Just configure. Jenkins is difficult than this GitLab CI/CD. But GitLab CI/CD is easy. That's what clients are using GitLab CI/CD. Even you know one thing, guys. For anyway, bucket already owned by you. Bucket already there. Bucket is not deleted. Anyway, whatever reason it is, working or not, that's we can understand. Okay. Azure DevOps also we can work. No need to run project in Azure. We can take only Azure DevOps CI/CD to execute the pipelines also. If the project is on AWS only also, right? Yeah. So this is GitLab CI/CD, guys. This is just how to understand how to pull the code, push the code, how to configure inside the pipelines, and a lot of things are there. We will learn slowly. Okay. But this understanding is enough. If you're having Jenkins full knowledge, this understanding is enough for entry point of view. I know Jenkins very well. GitLab CI/CD also I know the process, how to configure, how to write a pipeline and all. Same here. You can work with Kubernetes also. You can work with Docker also. You can work with Python also. Anything you can work here. CI/CD pipelines. You can deploy project in. Yeah, there also. That's what I think my end already one. Let me show you here. All projects PPTs. I think GitLab is free of cost. This is GitOps process. If you learn all the things only, you will get a job easily. Understand? You are hungry now. Already class is done. See, this is a project what I'm going to discuss. Here Jenkins is there, right? I will replace with GitLab CI/CD for one project. And later I will replace with Azure DevOps CI/CD. Like that we will learn slowly all the projects. Okay, once again I'm saying don't take a big code of main.tf. Here focus completely, you can skip here. Focus is always here. Clear, no? Correct. Whenever not required automatic continuous deployment, we can add a condition when manual. That's it. Clear, everyone? It's not possible to understand 100%. This is very first class on GitLab CI/CD workshop. If people are from different backgrounds, I know there's pain, but start your learning from today. Though you know something what is GitLab CI/CD. Compared to yesterday, today you know something or not? So tomorrow we can learn easily with the help of this today's base. Understand? I'm here, I know. If you are having any questions, me and my team, you can. What about online? Are you clear? Thanks, Shubha. Docker, GitLab it will take. GitLab will take. Guys, if you are clear, please give CCs. Will you teach Java? Sorry, I'm not from Java background, unfortunately. I don't know Java even. I know Python, big data. Guys, please give the response. Unmute. Yeah, Docker image to create a one Terraform installation process, GitLab is taking care, not you. Just update only. Thank you so much for your response. So the video already, guys, this is live session for your information. This is YouTube live session. Okay. How do you join my DevOps? Huh? Unfortunately, batches all completed. Recently, one batch is started. AWS is 25% concept is completed. This is multi-cloud, guys. Multi-cloud DevOps new batch is started. AWS concepts already completed. So if you want to join, other trainers recently started, you can check with the Naresh IT. Maybe you can get a note from there only. My batch you need to wait for 2 months. Or if you manage the AWS, only AWS concepts completed 20%. If you can manage means, yes, you can join. This is the right time. I'm going to show you Azure, GCP also, plus DevOps. I mean, people are saying DevSecOps, SRE, platform engineers, all roles will cover with this training only. The course duration is 4.5 months. After this course, you are eligible to apply AWS engineer role, Azure engineer role, GCP infrastructure engineer role, combination with DevOps, multiple roles. That's what duration is, little more. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Happy weekend to all. Thanks for your interest. By the way, my name is Veera. Thank you so much. Guys, please give a comment on the video if you like. Okay. Give a like also. Others